The Straw Hats sail through a storm and Nami realizes they're nearing Reverse Mountain, the gateway to the Grand Line. The crew is skeptical of sailing uphill, but Nami explains that the mountain's current will propel them upward into the Grand Line. As they ascend, their rudder soon breaks, but Luffy shields the Going Merry from hitting the mountain as the Straw Hats successfully sail down into the Grand Line. The ship crashes into a giant whale named Laboon, damaging the Going Merry's mast. Infuriated by the damage, Luffy punches Laboon in the eye, and the whale swallows the crew whole. Inside the whale, the crew finds themselves in a bizarre inner world, complete with an island. Here they meet an old man named Crocus, who explains that they're inside Laboon. Meanwhile, two strangers, Mr. Nine and Miss Wednesday, arrive with plans to use Laboon for their town's food supply. A fight ensues, with Luffy defeating the rogues. Crocus shares Laboon's tragic backstory. The whale had traveled to the Grand Line with a pirate crew, who left him at Reverse Mountain, vowing to return. 50 years later, Laboon still rams his head against the mountain, trying to reunite with the crew. Crocus explains that he's tried to tell Laboon the crew isn't coming back, but the whale refuses to believe it. Moved by Laboon's loyalty, Luffy makes a bold proclamation. He declares himself Laboon's new rival and promises to return after sailing around the Grand Line for a rematch. Luffy paints the crew's Jolly Roger on Laboon, instructing him not to harm himself anymore. As the crew prepares to leave, Nami notices that her compass no longer works. Crocus explains that the Grand Line's magnetic fields are unpredictable, and a special device called a log pose is needed to navigate. Luckily, Luffy finds a log pose left behind by Mr. Nine and Miss Wednesday. Although it breaks during an argument between Luffy and Sanji, Crocus gives them a new log pose as thanks for helping Laboon. Before leaving, Mr. Nine and Miss Wednesday ask the Straw Hats to take them to Whiskey Peak. The crew hesitantly agrees, setting sail towards their next adventure in the Grand Line. If you enjoyed this recap, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next one.